What's up, YouTube? Oh, wait a minute. That was so. I'm sorry. That was so cheesy. What is up, you guys? It's the rain vibe. But. So yeah, I did actually start recording earlier this morning, and I don't know if like today's just went by. I feel like a lot went on today, but yeah, it's just like time didn't really. Well, I know time went back. So first of all, let's just like recognize that like we have a lot more time to do things, or at least it seems like it. But I didn't know exactly what I wanted to speak about earlier today, so I had cut the video short. But I was going to see exactly what Spirit wanted me to express, and for some reason it's something about like mysteriousness. I don't even know if that's a word, I really don't. But something about mystery, like mystery that something is going to work out in your favor. Mystery that like don't worry or overthink too much about a particular situation or like person. Or maybe it's like all of these things at once. It's something about not overthinking something or a situation that's going to work out in your favor, or something that has always been working out in your favor. And it's so funny because I recently just saw like a video that someone was making, and it was essentially, it was a guy speaking about how like certain events are like the sacrifices or like the price to pay to be you. And it made me think to myself like, wow, if you guys, anything that I have probably been through myself, like it's a foundation of, or the price that I would have to pay, that only I can be able to handle with my strength to be me. And it's like not taking it vain, because obviously we all have like goals and dreams that are very just wild and probably unimaginable to some. And those dreams that we know that we can accomplish, we probably don't see it. We probably get doubts every now and then, but we just know deep down that it's going to work out somehow, some way. And as much as we want to give up, some type of inspiration or enthusiasm always pops up, like just randomly, right? So what I've like really been feeling lately is that I feel like you guys are in the stages of like really pushing past, like fully stepping out of like a old pattern, a old situation, something that has probably like, here's what happened. I feel like something recently has occurred in you guys' life, and you have overcame that situation. But I feel like this was beyond the physical victory of that situation. I feel like there was something in you guys' DNA, chemistry, that has been like deeply embedded in you guys' like spirit, like soul, that needed to be overridden. Well, like, okay, like on a computer, like when you override something, you take the same format and you redo it over again, but you just replace it with something new. It's the same space, but you guys are replacing it with a new memory, a new mindset, a new process. This may sound kind of like weird, but it's just exactly what I feel. Some situation that you guys have experienced maybe multiple times. This could be from relationships, this could be job patterns, work, or like whatever, money, or like some type of like situation with dealing with heart, with trauma or heart trouble. It's some situation that has been a repeating factor in you guys' life. And I feel like this time you guys have really escalated to the point that this memory, or this like DNA code, whatever it is, spiritually, that you guys have been like bonded to, it has just shifted its own, I don't want to say creation, it shifted its own its own creation. Yeah, let's just say that it shifted its own creation, its own, something about duality. its own duality. So if you guys were like stuck between trying to figure out like right from wrong, or like why did this situation happen to me, what's the reason, I feel like it's because spirit has been trying to trigger a seed that has been embedded deep down in you guys' soul that needed to be brought to light, so you guys could see exactly what was holding you back, or like what situation that you guys probably needed to access. Because I feel deep in my spirit that there's something in you guys' future that's requiring you to be so clean within your soul. Like, you're going through a deep clean. Like, you know how you guys like deep clean your house, your car, and you know the opposite from like deep cleaning to like when you just normally, you know, wipe down the surface of your house, your car, get the things that, you know, we can see or anyone else can see when they get into your car or walk to your house, the simple things. But when you're deep cleaning, you're going into detail to every aspect in that environment. So when you're in your car, instead of, you know, wiping down or vacuuming, you might want to like really like detail and scrub. Confirmation, bright light, look at that. You may want to detail and scrub, you know, like the metal materials to the point that it's shining again, like when you first bought your car. Or when it comes to your carpet in your home, you may want to take an extra 30 minutes to like fully clean out your carpet with what's like the vacuum that comes with the water and soap. And then after that, you might want to let it dry, and then, you know, sprinkle the vacuum powder all over the floor. Like, you're taking your time to detail into every aspect of the environment. So what I feel like you guys, it's so much light. But like I said, you guys, that is beautiful. It's like so much light. Oh my gosh. It's so much light. It's so much light being shedded on you guys' process. And I don't feel like you guys are seeing it yourselves, but I feel like your ancestors and your spirit guides are seeing so much cleansing being done in your environment, and it's getting to the point that you're gonna have no choice but to see it yourself. You're gonna have no choice but to see it for yourself, because this cleansing ritual that you guys may be doing behind closed doors yourself, but it's going to be so powerful, the energy that you're going to feel when people come around you, when you just even when you do the same natural routines that you do every day, whether it's going to the gym, whether it's cooking, cleaning, you're going to feel the intense peace. You're going to feel like this calm and serene energy that starts like surrounding you each and every day. So if you guys been having like this random rest periods or feeling like you need like a break, I feel like you guys have been taking those breaks, and you've also been like in between telling yourself like, I need to get back out there, but you've also been taking a break. And I feel like this rest period was so important because you guys have just shifted into another timeline. And we talked about this in our recent video. But when I say you guys, like when I was talking about the portal, when I say you guys are fully stepping out of this portal, like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you guys just fully, I feel like that trigger that recently happened in you guys is like that major tower event that happened, like crashing down to build for a new foundation. That was the final step needed for you guys to really fully just step out of that old portal, that old world, that old mindset. So you're in you're in like now, what looks like the same reality, same world, but for some reason everything feels more intense as far as the things that you put out. So if you're trying to put out like beauty spells, you know, like trying to make yourself look good, put out the, you know, confidence energy, you're going to start feeling these things like 10 times more than what you used to in the past. Why? Because you guys just excelled to another level, and this new level of trajectory that you guys have been placed in, is going to help you accumulate things a lot sooner. So this is the perfect time for you guys really to focus on your goals, like the things that you really thought that you could never accomplish. This is the time. And recently we just had a full moon, okay? And Halloween wasn't too long ago when they say the veil was very thin. There has been a lot of things that's been occurring, and it's been taking place in the spiritual realm. So if you felt it, like some crazy things been happening, you've been having some dreams, pay attention to them. I can speak for myself, like when it comes to like manifesting and like those old goals and stuff like that. Like it has really been, it's been a minute when I feel like I felt that spark of drive again. But then again, it hasn't been long. So it's like with you guys feeling like me, you've been putting in the work, you've been putting in the effort towards your goals and your dreams. And if you feel like you need to do more, like just know that so much is being done already. Like know that any breaks that you have taken recently or any like rest periods, that it was meant to be, because now or next time when you guys touch a project, it's going to like make up for that break. It's going to make up for those 2 days, those 3 days that you were off, when you were recovering from whatever situation. So don't be doubtful. Keep your mind focused on the plan. Keep your mind focused on God. Whatever you believe in, like don't give up the faith. Something unexplainable and mysterious is on its way, and it is nothing but good, okay? You guys being called to keep that light, because I feel like whatever happened, it really tried to down you guys' momentum and energy to bring you back down to level 1, when really this was happening to shoot you guys over level 10, to shoot you guys over society's norm, to shoot you guys over into a new realm or to a new reality, new mindset that even scientists haven't even discovered yet. Well, some scientists can't even determine what it is that will keep a human going through certain traumas or certain events that will keep like your brain chemistry like rapidly growing new cells, like recovery cells. Like remember I talked about the color red recently. So like when I was talking about that cleansing, I be damned, okay? You guys are like, I would not be surprised if this has been a part of you guys' recovery stage. Any illnesses or anything, like you guys going through a maximum recovery. So like I said, stay tuned for your own process. Stay tuned for your own spiritual journey. Stay tuned for the results of your hard work. My love, it's coming. It's coming. Don't give up. Don't give up. I love you guys, and like I said, I'm going to there's so many good things coming, and so much more that I'm planning on posting, different content and everything. Yeah, so anyways, you guys, if you can, let me know down below if anything resonates with you. Let me know if you have been understanding or going through some things recently, because like I said, if it's for you, it's for you. And I do believe this is all working out for you guys. It's prosperity results. So yeah, talk to you later.